Yo, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. This is me trying to remember another poem of mine. And I didn't even look at it before I hit record. I didn't do anything like that. But this poem is called Love. It is another one of the early poems that I've written. It was probably one of the first poems that I wrote when I was like, okay, I can really transition into, I think before I wrote this poem called Love, I just was kind of just throwing emotions on a page, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know if I could ever be like technically a technical poet. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know if I understood line breaks and stanzas and rhyming and different things like that, and really how to utilize these things and how to really take a metaphor and really like flesh it out, or how to take an image and really play with an image. But this poem was probably the first one that I wrote that I was like, I could do this. And my teacher that at the time gave me a really good affirmation in that moment. I was like, okay, if I could do it with this, I could do it with other things too. So it became one of my favorite poems, and I read it all the time when I'm at like readings, but I don't know if I've ever really remembered it. So this is my attempt at seeing if I remember it, which I probably don't, but let's see what we can do. Love. The gas gauge of my dad read, see, I already messed up. All right, here we go. Love. The gas gauge of my dad's red Oldsmobile stayed on empty. A risky thrill every time he gripped the ripped red leather of the steering wheel. The what ifs my sister and I turned around behind our eyelids grew while we waited for the slowdown. No one asked him to fill it up. We just trusted, like he trusted. My father loved his rusty red Oldsmobile. I never thought in terms of love. I only knew that $3 here and $5 there was what it took to get to sunrises, sunsets, and back, and never be left stranded. I don't know if I got that right. Of course, I don't got my phone on me right now. Hold on, I want to check for y'all, see if I actually got that right or not. I'm using my phone to record. This is crazy. All right, give me a second. I have no way to check. Now that I think about it, I have no way to check if I got that right, because I'm not about to do it on my laptop. But I'm like 99% sure it's my father's red Oldsmobile. The gas gauge of my father's red Oldsmobile stayed on empty. So this is one thing I'm learning about, like memorizing things. And I do this, I think about this when I write now too. To like put word, like sometimes the words can flow better if they're like little slant rhymes here and there. So like I could say the gas gauge of my father's red Oldsmobile stayed. The gas gauge stayed on empty. A risky thrill every time he gripped the ripped red leather of the steering wheel. The what ifs my sister and I turned around behind our eyelids grew while we waited for the slowdown. We never asked him to fill it up. We just trusted like he trusted. My father loved his rusty red Oldsmobile. I never thought in terms of love. I only knew that $3 here and $5 there was what it took to get to sunrises, sunsets, and back, and never be left stranded. See, I don't even know if I got it right, and I'm going to just stick with it. I think that's the best one I got. So, appreciate y'all. Peace.